Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Nikki and Brie Show.
Yes.
And we would like to give a toast
to America.
to America. Hope everyone had an amazing 4th of July weekend. I hope everyone was safe. I don't think there was a lot of fireworks this year, but drone shows.
That had to make your environmental heart very happy.
You have no idea. My green heart went very red, white, and blue.
Woohoo!
Here we go.
Right. Cheers, everyone. I have to say, we're opening up with Seaboard margaritas, which I think we've done this before, but it's been like a year.
Yeah, but they really went
They're
all
amazing.
out for 4th.
Yeah, they did.
So it's with agave wine, which makes it a little different, but so lighter in alcohol, but so good.
So good. Well,
This was our 4th of July drink of choice.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's actually neat because as Brie and I are doing this right now, we both have wet hair because we just took a dip in Lake Tahoe.
You know it. Refreshed our souls.
Refreshed our souls. There's just something about Lake Tahoe in the summertime, especially like 4th of July week. I think it's just being amongst the trees and I don't know.
Nature?
Well, and everyone barbecues, so it naturally makes you feel like 4th of July. I don't know what it is.
Everyone's in
and
a
you
really
see the
good mood.
flags, and everyone has like the cool country flags in a way that like goes with the wilderness. I don't know. I love it.
Well, I think anytime there's a celebration, especially a celebration for freedom, I feel like it's all of us as a country uniting and reminiscing on something that was so a part of everyone's lives in our country.
I know.
So I think it's just a big celebration we all can agree on, we all can celebrate and have fun with.
Yeah.
It's a
great
pretty
time
awesome.
of year.
Yeah.
A great time of year. And everyone's out of school or whatever it may be. So, and goodness, I miss the lake.
I know. Well, we'll be back in it later. So we're going to play a little game today. So we thought it'd be a lot of fun to answer voicemails, DMs, whatever we saw on social media. We want to do a little fun recap with our Bonita Army.
Well, what we wanted to do was reconnect with our listeners because we haven't done an episode just you and me in a long time.
We haven't. It's been a while. So we thought it'd be a lot of fun. But I think we need to add a little drinking game to it.
We miss putting drinking games into our show.
And after the 4th of July weekend, no better time than do a drinking game. So anytime Nikki says like, because I've actually seen people on social media say this, Nikki says like so much. And I always hear her say it. I say it a lot too. That I'm always in my head like,
I'm a valley girl.
Like. So if you're at home or if you're at a happy hour listening to this, anytime Nikki says like, you have to take a sip.
And if you get drunk, you're welcome.
Okay, anything with me?
Yeah. Brie, because I feel like...
You just said like, but the game hasn't officially started, so...
Okay. I feel... Wait, no, that actually didn't count.
Yeah,
that's not a like that doesn't count.
That was a feeling.
I was like, wait, how do I...
Feeling.
That was a real feeling. I feel like is a... That's a big one. So I'm going to have two phrases that Brie can say a lot. The first one, I agree. Ugh. So if Brie says, I agree, we all have to drink. And the other one, help me out here. It's, so what I want to say. What I'd like to say. That will be Brie's other one that we all have to drink.
So pretty much what you're
Especially when we do those ads. I mean, we've already done the ad reads, but damn.
Okay, so what you're saying is everyone's getting smashed on today's episode.
Yeah, so we're going to hair of the dog with you all for the 4th. Since I'm sure a lot of you have hangovers from yesterday, and I say let's cure them. So Brie, I say first, let's dive into some of the questions from social media. One, we got so many DMs and comments, so thank you. It's always fun seeing your interaction on the Nikki and Brie Show's Instagram. So I say let's start with questions from there, and then dive in. We got some great voicemails, so then we do voicemails after that.
Love it.
All right. So first question is for Brie.
Yeah.
And I'm actually very interested in this too. If you got a call from Dancing with the Stars, would you do it? And who would you want your partner to be?
So I've been asked this question before, and I know sometimes I never know what to say because I really don't. But I have been doing a little soul searching and thinking about a lot of stuff. If I was allowed to practice in Napa and fly in for the live shows, I would 100% say yes.
Which you can do that. People do that all the time.
Yeah, because I always get nervous because you have to put in a lot of work. It's time consuming.
A lot of work.
So for me, just being away from the kids, I'd be nervous.
Oh, I agree.
So I would.
Jesse Decker would go like every other week back to Nashville. Nancy Kerrigan, when Artem was her partner, they flew to Boston every week. They were on red eyes after every Monday taping.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So for me, I would
lot of
say yes
people do
then.
that.
If they would work it out like that for me, I could take my kids. Like if I could go drop my kids off at school, go practice, then go pick them up. And then if I go back to practice, boom.
Dina.
I'd say yes.
Well, I feel like Dina's the head casting woman at Dean's Service. Well, I mean, amongst the whole ABC family, but she did. You met her when I met her many, many years ago. But I'm not even just saying it because you're my sister. It's because, do you notice how I'm trying to think?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it, she's not saying like. I can see you really working on that.
I'm really trying to think hard. I want you guys to get drunk, but not that drunk. You have to have a good story. And that's what makes Dancing with the Stars every season. Everyone comes in where they have a strong, powerful story. And that's, I know, one of the things they look for. And you do, because you went from Bella to Garcia. During the season, you'll be turning 40. Like, you have two strong...
Like.
Damn it.
Like, you'll be turning 40.
Whatever. So...
I scared you.
You did. You scared me. I thought like I scared you when you went to grab Matteo and I'd go on the monitor, he's pooping. You're like, oh. So for their demo.
There you go.
For their demo, you have two incredible stories. And even beyond that, but what a powerful story to go on that show and turn into dance, that a name you're known for over 17 years. You were a force to be reckoned with. You dominated this industry worldwide. You were at the forefront of an evolution of like literally breaking barriers for women. And then you went to Garcia and you're about to enter your next decade during Dancing with the Stars. I mean,
I'll hire you as my
writer.
Yeah, look at you.
Okay, so I'm hoping you do it. It would,
Me too.
Obviously I would have to split my votes between you and Artem, but I think it would be incredible. Oh girl, I couldn't give you my full 10.
That's so sad.
Are you kidding? He's my
Artem's
husband.
Already won a Mirrorball trophy.
And mommy maybe wants him to win too. But
okay, but how about
husband.
this? Gleb is one of your good friends. What if I got paired up with Gleb and you guys have all been wanting him to win a Mirrorball?
Well, then I have to talk to Artem. Maybe I'd give you 6 and Artem 4.
I'll
Just
take
kidding.
6.
Okay, so then is that I think that's who your partner should be.
I mean, to be honest, I feel like they know who you're supposed to be with, like what's right. Obviously, I'm friends with Gleb and I'm friends with his girlfriend, so it would be easy for me. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. And I think it'd actually be fun if we brought the reality cameras and filmed a lot.
So, my executive producer mind starts flowing and going. One, I think it'd be a lot of fun for the viewers because so many people tuned into the wedding special and you and Gleb being best man and best woman.
Maid of honor.
Yeah, best man, best woman. Yeah, or maid of honor, whatever.
No, it's maid of honor.
Okay, maid of honor and best
it's
man.
Maid of honor.
I feel you two did so much together and you guys were very funny that actually, it would be very fun to see you guys dance together. And then, of course, I was already thinking that like, oh my gosh, hopefully our show's picked up by then.
You know what? I just got an idea.
What?
You know how Gleb is really good at like Latin style dancing.
Well, Artem's the best, but yeah, he's amazing.
Oh, damn. Okay. But Gleb's really good.
Gleb's incredible.
If I'm walking, says Bella, before I hit the dance floor, rips off, and I'm in my Garcia outfit, and it's a Latin dance.
Like the idea that I just gave you?
Not like that one.
Oh,
but not
that
yours.
One. You mean not
where
it's written on.
Right. Something, it's just a name.
Yeah, I'll tell you
Anyways,
about that
we'll go
because,
in detail.
Yeah, I wrote about it recently on...
an Instagram post.
On an Instagram post, but...
No, I'm just kidding. Jeez. You're using a lot of butts today. Not
good.
All right. Let's go to the next question.
Let's go to the next question. See, that one, look how excited we get.
We get excited.
Remember, if we go back to our Carrie series and you feel that energy and you know something's right.
But can I just, before we go to the next question, I would be so nervous. Because,
Brie, when I go into that crowd still and I hear those 3 clicks, I get nervous from years ago.
I know.
That's just how it is. You would be so nervous. But that's okay.
But even when I did the Real Dirty Dancing, which was not in front of a live audience, I just remember the feeling of wanting to vomit sometimes when I'd go. Because we'd hear clicks too. But
yeah.
I mean, you have everyone backstage watching, like the whole crew of Fox. But I was just like, like, I don't remember my dance.
Yeah. I'd black out.
And I wasn't with the pro. So he would look at me and like, yeah, I don't remember it either. And I'd be like, dang it. But then we'd knock it out of the park. We remembered it. But yeah. Okay, next question.
Okay, next question. What is your ideal vacation and why? Oh,
Well,
I have two different ones.
Well, what are they?
Well, my first one really would be Lake Tahoe because I love to swim, and I feel like Lake Tahoe, there's not a lot in the water, so I'm not terrified. There isn't seaweed. The water's gorgeous. It's super protected by laws. So like, I love.
Like, good job. Way not to
Whatever.
like hide it.
And why didn't I do it on you? Because you say like a lot as well.
I try to catch myself because I hear
Whatever.
you say it so much.
Okay. So Tahoe, and when I look at all the pine trees and the smell and the barbecue, like that feels like vacation to Damn it.
No, you're getting bad. Don't make us get drunk.
Oh gosh. Okay. It feels like vacation. My other vacation would be in the south of France at that one gorgeous 5-star hotel, full like brand new wardrobe.
Like, she said like again. Why do you keep saying like? Oh my gosh. Nicole, we've had literally for you to explain a vacation, we drank 4 times.
Do you agree with that? Okay, anyways, I'm not going to talk.
Okay, so I'm like you. No, but we're not drinking. No, but that like is used right there. Now we're messed up. Okay. So, south of France, I would join you on. That sounds amazing.
We
But
all know you would. We know you're a bougie hippie.
I'm a bougie hippie. Who cares?
No one does, but you.
No, I don't. I'm proud to be a bougie
Okay,
hippie.
good. You should.
But my first choice would definitely be a nature-inspired trip. I'm like you. I need the mountains. I need lake. I need to be able to go hiking, kayaking, laying out.
Yes.
To me, that's vacation.
Yeah.
Kind of the health and wellness. I know everyone on our social media thinks we're drunks. I'm like, I swear I'll see it.
Building a brand.
I see someone say, I can't wait to see like Brie in rehab.
But they're
I'm like,
like
okay.
15-year-olds.
Yeah.
They don't understand it.
You guys catch this one moment of when I drink twice a week.
Let me explain to them about mom life. So the only time you dress up ever when you are in the thick of mom life is when you're going out. And guess what? When you go out is when you have drinks. And it happens about once a week. It's the one time you feel cute, and then you feel even cuter when you have a glass of wine in your hands. So for the ones who don't understand it until you enter parenthood, just know when you get into parenthood, the one time you dress up is when you go out.
Well, and I think I post maybe more of me drinking because that's when I'm doing something without my kids that I don't mind posting. Yeah. So anyways.
I ignore it. I see them all
too.
and I go, no, I can't even say what I think in my head, but that's fine.
because you'll see those.
Oh,
they're like
all the time. I laugh. I want to respond, but then I don't want to egg people on.
Yeah. But if you ask me what my next vacation is, Brian and I are planning either Iceland, but I think that's when he retires, whenever that is. And then, but our next year for our 10-year wedding anniversary, I think we're doing Santa Fe.
You have one before
You
that.
burped in my mouth or my face. It stinks.
Sorry.
Did you eat a hot dog?
No, but I feel like I ate a hot dog.
You just burped a hot dog.
Okay, so I burped earlier, but it was the chicken tenders. And I'm like, ooh, they make these chicken tenders with beef?
Oh, gosh.
Anyways. Okay, thanks for telling me.
By the way, hot dogs aren't beef, right? I thought they were pig.
Oh my gosh. They're, well, the kind I buy from Applegate and Whole30, 100% cured beef or whatever. It's like all like farm raised. That's beef.
Poor cows are being used for hot dogs too.
You didn't know that?
No, I don't buy hot dogs. Well,
You buy
buddy,
turkey dogs.
Turkey dogs. If in my house,
Okay.
turkey and chicken are the only things that we.
But
when it
we
comes to
have
meat.
an epic vacation coming up for our 40th.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're going to Lake Como.
We're going to Lake Como.
Never mind. I mean that to me is good. That's probably actually my very ideal vacation. We're gonna do fashion, become florist, and we're gonna wine harvest.
Bree's always wanted to
That's
become
for
a
another
florist.
episode. I've always wanted to be a florist. We actually call in if
So
you
I'm
really want
coming.
me to open my own flower shop because that might happen in a couple of years. All right, next.
Any updates on Birdie Bee? Yeah, massive update actually.
Big time. Actually, we're doing a huge photo shoot.
Next week.
Oh my gosh, is it next week?
Yeah, girl, get that cleanse on.
And you
I
had
did.
chicken fingers or
You know what? It's called #relatable.
I had fries. So we have been redesigning Birdie Bee for almost 2 years. And we've had a lot of
Longer,
patience.
right?
Yeah. We've had a lot of patience because we wanted to make sure it was exactly what we wanted, exactly right. Everything dealt with our beliefs, our likings, all of it. But we're going to be able to show you all a sneak peek. What would you say, in a couple weeks? Probably 3 weeks.
I think so. Brie and I are super excited because we've been working
So
on this
excited.
redesign, and it literally has just been what we've wanted for, I feel like, a decade.
Yeah.
And never happened. And finally seeing it come to life. And then we always love when our campaigns have meaning. And the campaign names and their meaning is really cool, super needed. But the clothes, the fabrics, the designs, everything, and not mass production. So we don't want to waste the environment, but we hope to definitely grow and get into Nordstrom's and all that.
We're doing a lot of sustainability, and we're even trying to dab into like some recycling, upcycling stuff. I mean, we have recycled fabrics, but it's really neat what we're like. We've just been putting so much more thought and passion, and I mean, we always had passion, but like not letting anyone else like redirect us.
Yeah.
Like we're staying really strong to how we see the vision. So we're so excited for it to get all shot next week.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
I agree. All right. Next question. How has your approach to health and fitness changed since leaving wrestling and having children?
Oh my gosh, so much. I feel like what's changed the most is what you feel like you have energy for.
Well,
right?
100. So especially like when we were in the thick of wrestling, like we also weren't moms, and you were just constantly prepping for TV. So you cared not even fully about your inner health, which when I look back was kind of crazy. It was purely how you looked on the outside. So I feel like sometimes we take, like a lot of us women, the day of TVs take powders to dehydrate our bodies so we look more ripped. And like when I look back at things, I'm like, I'm really lucky we didn't tear more muscles. But not only that, like we were so strict with what we ate. We always got workouts in. Bree slept 15 hours every night. Like it's so different. And when you're a mom, and for all of our moms and even dads tuning in, but especially the moms, like
It's hard.
it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. Bree knows I have struggled really bad.
Tell me about last week.
Which exact was it?
You're just having a really
I was
hard
having
week.
So this is the thing, and everyone can tell because some people ask me if I'm pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant. I'm the most out of shape I've ever been in my entire life, and that's just that. With having a torn shoulder and just like being a hands-on mom and having a full-time career, and I just wear a lot of hats, but I don't want to ever look back and regret missing a moment with Matteo, and then I don't want to look back and regret not giving my all in certain areas for my work as an entrepreneur and an on-air TV talent, that I just have drained myself, and like workout will be the last thing that I put into my day because if I don't have time, then that's the one thing that goes. So I told Brie as of late, like I've had a really hard time just seeing myself like lose so much muscle and just be, the like up in my weight and be the heaviest I've ever been, which I have. And I mean, I'm heavier than after I had Matteo. Like I am the heaviest.
But you look great. It's crazy.
Well, thank you. And I just wish I had more of my confidence so I could rock it. I mean, like right now I feel good. I'm not gonna lie, a bunch of Skims
Which I ended up buying during morning coffee today.
You guys,
Nicole got me hooked.
I got her hooked because I have been on the search for a swimsuit that makes me feel comfortable, because you guys could probably tell, you'll never see me in short dresses or pants in the past 2 years. If you scroll down my Instagram, you just don't see it because I've been really insecure about my thighs because I just not working out like I used to. They're just really thick and cellulite-y, and so I mean, it's true. But so I was on like a deep search of like what swimwear complements curves the best. And like mommy curves, you know what I mean? Anything anyone suggested, hated everything. And so then I was like, you know what? Skims, even though majority of the women that promote it have like tiny weight.
Oh, wait. Just half. You don't need to say have like.
Have tiny waist and really big butts. Makes sense there, right? No.
I was like, oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
okay, now you're making me double think everything. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. So anyways, I'm wearing Skims. I like it.
It looks
And
great on you.
It does. And by the way, I have to say,
I bought so many.
Brie, even yesterday when we were at the beach, and because you could get shorts, so she has swim shorts. I was rocking the shorts. I got pink, lime, black. I just spent a lot of money on Skims swimwear, but so complimentary. Brie said I didn't even She said she
she
didn't even
looked
think
great.
twice about my shorts in the water. Like, it actually really helps with your waist.
It looked like a swimsuit. I mean, it is a swimsuit, but I mean, it didn't look like, oh, that girl's wearing shorts in the water.
And I'm not even being paid to say this. So I legit am obsessed with Skim swimwear. If you're having trouble and need to find some complimentary options, definitely go check out their website. Super impressed. Super happy.
Definitely. All right. Next. Would you ever consider having your own talk show?
Just kidding.
That
Started
is-
here.
Yeah. That is actually very much our game plan. So we feel like that's our 5-year plan. We have all these steps we want to take to get there. And so that's definitely what we'd love to do. And we're slowly working, planting all these seeds, practicing, doing a lot of different things, because that's the ultimate goal, is that the Nikki and Brie show becomes on your screens while you're sitting at home too.
Yes.
Next question.
Any cute mom closet essentials? I feel like you're really good with this. You have the best essentials.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like, when it comes to being... Speaking of being moms, both our boys are supposed to be in a nap right now. And they woke up in the middle of their naps, and now here we are.
We
thought we were going to have some free time.
I know. I thought I was going to take cute photos after this.
That's all right. We've been in the lake with them all day. They should be sleeping.
Day. We haven't had a
I mean,
moment
Buddy
to
slept
ourselves.
really good. He slept 2 hours, but... Oh, my goodness. So here we are. So if you hear the boys in the back, just know our crazy little spiritual twins are back there having some fun. But I would say, so mom essentials for me, I mean, ever since I've had Birdie, I've been really big on like ways of just like, oh, what can look cute that I cover my stomach, or, you know, just stuff like that. So I get, like, mom essentials as clothes, right?
Yeah, duh.
Okay, well, I didn't know.
I think always have a nice pair of high-waisted jeans. Always have a nice bodysuit, preferably from Commando. That to me, those are 2 essentials to always have, because those are things, if you're on the go and you want to look decent but you don't have time to think about your outfit, they complement you. They cover the parts that at times we don't want to show, but you look hot.
And boots, like for me,
And
because I always want to be sexy and I love height, that I have these Stella McCartney boots and everyone's like, oh, it's designer. But you can find any that are high, but I swear I could run a marathon in them. But I think some black boots, because you can wear them with your workout leggings, you can wear them with jeans, any of it. I don't even care if the Gen Zs say that straight leg pants aren't in style anymore, because they still look hot.
They still look so hot.
I feel like I just think big boots make you feel good, but they can't be stiletto. You need to have a more cloggy style, but that's a like big essential.
Yeah.
And I'm so into the bandiere strap phone things.
Yeah, you are.
Because I love having my phone a lot, but they've made so many cute ones, and I like too because they can hang over your stomach a little bit. So if you're wearing something tight, it feels like it covers it nicely.
Okay. Well, 2 more. We'll take 2 more questions from comments, and then we're moving to voicemails, Brie. What's the funniest memory you have of each other? Oh my God, there's just too many.
There's way too many, by the way, but the ESPYs are coming up next week, and Nikki and I will actually be at the ESPYs, so look out for us. We're actually going to be on the show too, so you're going to have to watch now to see what we're doing.
Yeah.
But something that was funny, one ESPYs, I don't know how long ago. You wore, what kind of material was it?
Latex, pure latex.
This black, pure latex dress. I remember showing up, and someone was grabbing her a towel, and literally it looked like you were peeing on their carpet.
I lost, and this is no exaggeration, 5 pounds during that award ceremony, that show, because it was so hot out, and I was in pure latex, and I was dripping sweat so bad, but literally 5 pounds of water weight came off me. Even during the show, when I stayed in my seat, they had to bring me another towel because that one got drenched.
That was really funny.
Thanks.
I just remember being like, oh my goodness, that girl.
Not for me. I was so embarrassed.
And I just remember how hot and miserable you were. By the way, but that tells you how much inflammation you and I
and I carry so much water weight. I look different all the time. That's why people be like, oh, she's pregnant. And I'm like, no, it's just a bad week. But anyways, my funniest memory, I mean, it's definitely obviously a Brie mode moment. I think it was the time when Birdie Bee was in Scottsdale Fashion Week, and we were at the W Hotel. Oh my gosh. And that Brie mode might have been my favorite. And I think it's because Naya was there, but then, and Rhea Soraya was there, Paige, but Shauna, it was like a random group of people. Artem and I just started dating, but like that Brie mode was like Frankie Muniz. Like when you think of the group of people.
Yeah. That Brie mode went to Mars.
Yeah, she did.
And came back.
Yeah, thank God. I didn't know if she's coming back for a second. So, but yeah. Okay, and last question. Advice on dealing with a long-distance relationship.
I mean, so you're so lucky because of technology. I feel like FaceTime helps with long-distance relationships, but this is my thing. They're a lot of work, and you have to put in the work. If you feel like your partner is worth it and you see longevity in this relationship, you see that it's the one, put in the work. But just know it's going to be more work than people seeing each other every day. But people always say, oh, the distance makes the heart grow fonder. I disagree. I think sometimes it makes you, I don't know, forget someone and kind of not get over them, but you know what I'm trying to say, right?
No, right. What I think is this my best advice. Like, what's the shit.
You've made us drink like 15 times.
Yeah, I know. What's the end game? So is the end game like, hey, 2 years when we finish school, we're going to move in together? Because if so, then to me, that is worth doing a long distance relationship. And then it's doing date nights on FaceTime and like really making time for each other. So that would be mine. If you're just in a long distance relationship because you both were on vacation and fell for each other and there's really no plan outside of that, just, I'm not saying protect your heart because I'm always someone who like jumps in with both feet, but
you just don't have a lot of expectation if it feels more like a fling. But
right.
If there is a plan, and I think you need to make sure you have a good schedule. Like let's make sure to text or talk in the mornings. Let's FaceTime at night. Just so you kind of keep that connection going.
Yeah. You'll know. Trust your gut and intuition.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's move on to voicemails.
Yeah, and thank you, Nikki, for making us drink so much during that.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I
don't
hope
think
you
we
all
drank
are
once for
feeling
me.
a great buzz. And on that note, you might need to refill your drinks because we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to answer some voicemails.
Cheers. Right, welcome back, everyone. So I guess we're on number 2.
We're on number 2.
Gosh, are you
Thank
really gonna
goodness
make
for the word like?
I know. I've been
God
really
bless America.
thinking about not to say I agree. And
Yours,
what
let's
was
be
the other
honest. That one's easy. Honestly, I should have did like for you as well because, well, no, we would have been wasted.
But you didn't.
But I didn't.
So I say we get to our voicemails.
Let's get to
so we can hear you say like 10 times.
Whatever.
Okay. First voicemail.
Hi, Nikki. Hi, Brie. My name is Anna, and I'm calling you from California. And my question to you guys is, I've been with my boyfriend now for a little over 8 years. We are high school sweethearts. And my question is, how do I give him the hint that I'm ready for a ring without saying I'm ready for a ring? I mean, I'll be 25 later this year. Your girl's kind of ready to rock some bling on that hand. So anyway, whatever you guys think, I'd love to know. Thank you.
Okay, so you definitely need drop hints. And I think the good one is like, do you ever see yourself seeing us get married? Like, kind of be that blunt,
I have
right?
questions for, like, have you guys ever talked about marriage and kids? Are those things that he wants?
Because I was blunt with Brian in the sense of, what year? I can't remember how long we were into dating. That I was like, do you see us ever getting married? And he's like, I do. Like, we had these conversations.
Yeah.
So then it made me feel like, okay, I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming.
I mean, you could say something too, and it could throw him off, but you could be like one day having dinner, be like, where would you want us to get married? Just say it like that. Because you guys have been together 8 years. So just don't even talk about engagement. See his reaction to like, where would we get married?
Or you could also be like this. And I feel like this was more you. But we've been together 8 years and I really want to marry you someday. So I've been putting a Pinterest board of like rings I like.
Excuse me? Who did I say that to?
I feel like that's you. I feel like you were showing me rings before Arden proposed.
Well, yeah. I mean, but I didn't show him like my Pinterest board.
I think I showed him.
Arden?
Brittany, do you have a sister or best friend that can do this for you? Yes, I definitely did. I put the fire into Artem's ass to propose.
He proposed 11 months into dating.
I mean, I knew he wanted to, but I definitely
see.
helped him.
I think like a day of ring shopping.
No. I let him know. This is what she likes. I for sure did. And you for sure got buzzed at a happy hour with me and said, you better.
But yeah, because Artem's more conservative, so I knew I was going to get just a band and possibly not a diamond.
I feel like you had to push Brian in a way too.
Yeah. It happens with guys. And it's nothing against the women. It's just the men. And when you said you're 25, like totally understand it.
And you have to understand the thing about men, their biggest thing is they want to do it perfect. So it's about saving money. So if they feel like they're not in a financial place, that's usually the reason why they don't propose. Also, I love you men, but you're scared to do it because it's forever. In your head, you're thinking, this is forever. Am I ready for it? Men are never ready for it. Really, women, we're not either. We just are like, love and love getting married. So we'll say yes and we'll plan it.
But, okay. But I think I have the best advice out of it all. Just literally, when you guys are out having drinks tonight, go like, where should we get married?
I think I also have the best advice, Brittany. Have your PIC. Just let Boo-Boo know what your Pinterest board looks like.
True, that too. All right, Britt. Well, I hope that helped. And have a very good week. All right, next.
Hi, my name is SHAKASIA from Houston, Texas. I just recently graduated high school, and I've been working nonstop, like constantly. But it's like, I feel like I have no life now since I graduated. So my question is, what was it like after you guys graduated high school? Like, how did you guys feel, and what did you guys do moving forward? Thank you.
Well, hello, SHAKASIA. Thank you so much for calling the show. And, this is a tough one, but I'll admit, I was actually in the same exact boat with you.
I feel like a lot of people are in that boat, actually.
Yeah, this is how I looked at it. When I graduated high school, I had zero idea what I wanted to do. I went to community college and was just going for general classes. I was a little bit of a wanderlust. I'm like, nothing was really pulling at my heartstrings. I kind of was like, well, I don't know. I like to help people. Does that mean I should go to school to be a nurse? But I was like, I didn't want to put in that work. And so there was just so many different things I was thinking about, and I definitely felt lost. But you know what? I let myself feel lost. I became a Hooters girl just to make money and pay the bills. And I came across women's wrestling. And it was the first time I felt very connected to something. I got really into something. And then years later, I found the Diva Search. So I feel like allow yourself to be lost. Allow yourself to be a wanderlust, and you're going to just kind of open up your mind, open up all this energy to just connect with something. Don't force it. Because if I forced myself to go to nursing school, I would have dropped out. I would have been more lost down the road. So I just allowed those couple years, and you're young. I mean, you're 18, 19. Allow yourself to just have fun. This is your one time. You're out of your parents' house. You're out of school. Just go enjoy life and figure out what it is that makes your heart beat. And just go try different things.
Well, that's what I actually, SHAKASIA, I'm envious of you because you literally have your whole life in front of you, and you're at the age and the point in your life where you get to be so spontaneous. Like, you don't have to know what you want to do. If you want to go overseas and live somewhere for a few months, you can. Or if you want to move to a different state than Texas, you can. And you're so lucky because you can do, like Brie said, we were Hooter girls. You can go bartender, waitress, and just really have that no responsibility and take your time to figure it out. Who cares if people around you have it figured out? Yeah. The one thing that I could tell you, the people that we knew at our age that had it figured out super young, tell Brie and I now how envious they were of us that we got to travel the world till our mid-30s. Right. Because Brie and I both didn't start having kids. Me till I was 37. Brie till she was 34. But like, we just, we found our career, yes, at what age? 23? 22 or 23?
Well, 21.
But literally, like, we just did what we want. And so look at it more that way. Who cares what people are doing around you? Who cares what people are doing on social media? Go have fun and live it up, because you'll come a day where you'll become a wife and you'll become a mom. You'll get in a career where you only get a few weeks off a year for vacation. And you're going to look back and go, what if I just went and had fun and didn't care about what I was going to do?
You're going to start adulting at some time.
Yeah. So go live it up.
write a list of things that interest you and just get a job that pays the bills. Waitressing was amazing for us. And then just go live. Just go figure something out and go have fun. But Nikki and I will be thinking of you, and we hope soon you don't feel lost, but you're having fun in life.
Yes. Man, oh man. Okay, last one we'll do Nicole.
Hi, Nikki and Brie. This is Nicole from New Jersey, and I'm such a big fan. I love you guys. And you both always look so amazing on your Instagram, and I am definitely trying to step up my Instagram photo game. So I was wondering if you had any secret tips for me. Is there a filter that you recommend, or is it lighting, angles? Thanks for all your help. Bye.
So Nicole, I'm gonna leave you with this Nicole, Nikki, because you're good at doing Instagram.
I'm really
she
good.
helps me out. If you know, I'm not really consistent, and when you see good pictures of me, it's usually her who takes them.
Yeah.
So Nicole, you give the good advice.
So occasionally on my feeds, I don't use filters. Occasionally on my Instagram stories, I'll use the Paris filter. But one of my secret tips I could give you, I was realizing that my Instagram game was going down, and Instagram can very much be a very good business tool for me. So what I do is if you truly are looking to up your game, once a month, I hire a photographer, and I kind of know my aesthetic and my feel that I want for that month. So I will shoot enough photos, whatever I could get in that day, between 10 to 15 that I could sprinkle throughout the month, because that will flow well with then what you do organically, that you're actually being present and living. And the one thing that I told Brie that I've always realized, I take great photos when I'm having fun and I'm like doing something I love. Like that's why. Damn it. Earlier when we were talking about people calling us alcoholics or all they post is alcohol.
Gosh.
But in those moments we have fun and we're dressed up, and that gives great photos for your feed, right? And that's what I would look at too. For your feed, look at something that feels more, I guess I could say professional, and save your IG stories for more current. So even if you don't post something on your Instagram for 3 days on your feed, that's fine. Just as long as you're keeping your Instagram story going, like you're keeping your impressions up.
And I would just say, they tell you to be consistent, but I'm always like, no needs to tell us how to be. I don't feel like you have to be consistent, because the minute you put stress into Instagram, then it just feels like work and it's not fun, and you're going to see that in your photos and your videos. So I've gotten to the point, like, if I'm not consistent, I don't care. I'll go 4 days without posting anything. But
you're fine.
Nikki you are good at the angle of the cameras.
Yeah, well, there are angles. Like
I feel like you like to a lot of times do where you do our feet up, or I don't know.
When I take Bree's photos, Bree's not the great at taking mine, but like Bree's, I'll get super sick shots because I'll bend down or like kneel down, and I'll go from like the ground up, and then selfie style, it's better to go like high to low,
yeah.
like be a little bit upright. Yeah, there's definitely so many tricks. You just kind of got to play with it yourself, and then I think you just kind of start to find your good side.
Yeah.
And then
But have fun with it.
Yeah.
Don't put any pressure on yourself.
And post stuff that's you, because if you're trying to be someone you're not, or what you feel is going to get likes, it's just not going to look right.
I agree.
Like, I'd rather be called an alcoholic. I love wine, and I live in
gosh.
wine country. So guess what? You're going to get a lot of freaking wine photos, and that's
There you
that.
go.
Thank you, Nicole. Good luck to your feed.
Yes. All right, everyone. That's all we have for voicemails. But please always call us. We love hearing from you. We actually had a lot of voicemails, and we couldn't get to all of them. But we slowly will over time. So call us at 833-GARCIAS2. We'd love to hear from you. Or you can DM us on social media at The Nikki and Brie Show.
Or put comments under our photos.
Comments under our photos. We look at them daily, so please do that. But we're going to end our show like you all know. Oh, no. That wasn't like, I'm not the one who has to drink anyways. We're going to end our show like we always do with a little inspiration and affirmation. The other day I was scrolling and I came across this quote and I showed it to Nicole, and we're like, ooh, that's really good. We're like you made me drink
Cut
too
her
much.
off.
We were like, ooh, that's really good. Leave it to good old Mark Twain to leave us with a little inspiration. Okay, here it is.
And affirmation.
An affirmation, yes. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why.
Hashtag
Whoa.
purpose.
Purpose big time, which we're all about that.
Yeah,
So here's to all of us. And until next week, make sure not to say I agree. Or what's the other thing I guess I always say you say?
You always say like, hey, I have something to say or something.
Oh, I do.
Like that.
I have something to say. But it's because you talk so much that I feel
That
like
is
I have to let
such
you know.
a lie. No.
All right, everyone. Cheers. Have a great
Cheers.
week.
Yep.